Hello, welcome. I'm going to be taking a look at some plastic cups. Exciting stuff. Actually, some of these are kind of cool, but I did a video on glassware, which were largely promotions from fast food restaurants and soda companies. These are largely things that were purchased in stores or were tie-ins with food products. Well, there's one McDonald's here, but it's a variety of stuff with licensed characters. So on the table are two very thin plastic cups featuring Hanna-Barbera characters, Grape Ape and Snagglepuss. These are tie-ins or promotions from Cookie Crisps. If you remember that cereal, they still make it, but the mascot's changed. He is featured on this, so here's Grape Ape, and then that's Cookie Jarvis here, the mascot from Cookie Crisp back in the day. These are from 1979. There's a lot of blank space on the other side. These were used, so some of the colors faded off. And then Cookie Jarvis, much more pronounced on this cup. If you didn't recognize him on this one, he's the wizard. I ate a lot of Cookie Crisp as a kid. It's probably one of my top 3 cereals back then, but I can't remember the last time I actually had it. I don't know if it's the same these days. Here's another somewhat cheap plastic cup similar to the Hanna-Barbera characters. This one's from McDonald's though. It's part of the Camp Snoopy collection. You can see it's got, there's the McDonald's logo under Charlie Brown and Linus, Woodstock, and Snoopy. He's saying morning people are hard to love. There it says Camp Snoopy collection. This one is from 1983, I believe. There were other Camp Snoopy or Snoopy tie-ins or promotions at McDonald's, but I think that one's from 83. Here's a couple Kool-Aid cups. These were sold with Kool-Aid. So basically you were buying packets of Kool-Aid and getting the cup for free. They were packaged in like a box, like a part box, shown with my hand. It's basically like a partial box where the cup was exposed. And these were sold for a while, and they come in a variety of colors. In the 1980s, if you'd buy the set, well, you buy the packets in the box with the cup, you'd get 6 packets, but from what I could tell researching, it looks like in the 90s they changed the box a little and reduced it to 5 packets, probably due to the cost of Kool-Aid increasing slightly. Kool-Aid never cost too much back then. Alright, here's a bunch of Disney cups from probably late 70s, early 80s, like a lot of my things, but none of these have copyrights on them. And they're all somewhat similar in style. This one, the handle's different, but these are all clear plastic with a paper insert. That's what the pictures are. They're not painted on the cups. This one did get liquid in it at some point, I guess, because it's a little wrinkled here. From Fantasia. This one's from Walt Disney World, or it's a picture of Walt Disney World. It's, the Magic Kingdom. This may have been purchased at the actual theme park, but I don't really remember. It could have been sold anywhere. And then just one of Mickey Mouse. That's all it's on here. Now, here's Disney on Parade. This has a built-in straw. So it's a child's cup. I think I used to drink a lot of orange juice out of this. It's a little kind of yellowish discoloration, but yeah, it could be from anything. And, Pluto, Mickey, Donald, one of his nephews. This next cup is a Western theme with Donald Duck, his nephews, and the daisies over here. So this came with a top plastic piece of a cowboy hat that looked a lot like Donald's hat. So they had covers for this set of, I mean, they made other pictures too. Now, I don't have the cowboy hat top, but I have the top for one of the other scenes. I think the other one was just, the Disney characters looking like themselves, how they normally dress. And it had this as the top piece, set of mouse ears. You can see right here is they put a hole in each one for a straw, so that this clips like over this little bit. So it securely fastens, and then you can use a straw with it. Like I said though, this top is meant for another design, and this would be a cowboy hat. But the mouse ears are fitting for any of the Disney cups. Okay, last Disney one. It's quite large, but you can see there's nothing above this blue plastic. It's just blue. So this is from Epcot Center, 1982, I believe. That's Dreamfinder. This is a tie-in to the Epcot was new back then, so this was like one of the first products you could get from this ride. I can't remember I didn't write down the exact name of the ride, but it's undergone changes and slight name changes over the years too. It had to do with this purple dragon Figment. Of course, since he's called Dreamfinder, it had to do with imagination. Let me see what does it say on here? Walt Disney World Epcot Center, nothing else. But it's a nice design. Same kind of cup with the paper insert, I believe is what it is. Kind of see the seam. And I have another cup, just like another one of those style. It's SpaghettiOs. Oh, SpaghettiOs. The Wizard of Oz. Yeah, SpaghettiOs. No, sorry, I don't keep things centered too well. I'm doing this. SpaghettiOs, I don't know if they're still popular. Very popular when I was a kid. Just canned food, Canned foods were a regular staple of my childhood, like Chef Boyardee stuff. Alright. This one I may have shown before. I don't recall. Did I show this? If you watched all my videos, which I doubt anyone has, you would know. Of course, that's Cobra Commander in battle armor. It's a G.I. Joe cup from 1988. This was from a candy company, so it came packed with some kind of candy. I don't recall what it was. It just says Cobra Commander. I never used the cup. It's clean, perfect shape. Here's a good one. Here's a restaurant tie-in. This one is from Burger King, Masters of the Universe. There's a little comic strip that wraps around. Skeletor is trying to, sorry, it's hard for me to read. He's riding Spydor, that big spider. He's trying to capture Cyclone. This is also from Pepsi Burger King promotion. And of course He-Man comes to the rescue. I didn't mention, I will have a blog post with photos of all these, and I photographed all the sides so you can read the whole comic if you want. It's a little damaged here. I'm sure I did use this one. Alright, last cup. Some of you may know what this is, some may have no idea. This is from a toy store. Looks like a Toys R Us competitor. It may have only been on the East Coast. I knew it as Child World, with the logo there, but it was also known as the Children's Palace, which I never saw the store under that name. I think that was farther south. I grew up in Connecticut and we had Child World. That's Peter Panda. So, just a cup from a toy store. I guess, I don't know if it was given out or they just sold these. I don't remember, but toy stores were fun back then. They don't really exist these days. But I did feature this cup actually on the blog a while back when I wrote about toy stores and my time working at them. So that's it for the plastic cups. Check out the blog if you want to see photos of them. Thanks for watching.